Hey, you guys! I am not Joe Bachman, but I am your hostess with the mostest. I am Trey. I am your resident hooker, even though we have two more now. And we are partnered with Dubby, if I can find it. Hang on. I got this. I got this. Bam! Use code IndieCD10 to get 10% your Dubby order at dubby.gg. And with that out of the way, welcome to Creatives at Play. You got me, you got bread. And we got comments on the stage. Bam. Let's see, let's get some music going. Media asset. One of these times I'm gonna figure out how things are set up over here. Today is not that day, but someday. Here we go. We'll do nature walk. That's a little nature walk sound. All right. Joe is currently at a town meeting. We'll get into your comments. First through the door, we got Dan Hollifield. And we got Carl Witzman and Thesis. Shenanigans have already started. Oh, of course it's a cat. I mean, just look. They're totally innocent. They don't know what shenanigans are. They know when you're busy. Yep. And we have greetings. And we have a Foxy. Did you get your snow or rain? Oh, a nope. A little bit of sprinkles when you went to get dinner, but that's all. But it looks like it might rain soon. That's good. That's good. Let's hope for the sake of your summer. Yeah, for sure. Nobody likes a drought. Just took some medicine to see if your hands feel better in a little bit so you can join late. I hope so. If nothing else, so you stop hurting. Yeah, if not, you will be here in chat. Well, thank you for being here. We got hugs. Weather changes can make me hurt bad, and this time it's settled in my hands. The one thing I really need for most crafts. Yeah. It's been going for my knees and ankles, which, why not go for my knees? I took a nap after work, and I've got the heated blanket, so I just kind of wrapped it around my knees. That kind of helped. Cannot yet do those things with my feet. You know what? You can make a lot of money on multiple platforms if you can do crafts with your feet. Need to go check on Donna, make sure the cat didn't put her to sleep again. Cats will do that. They're very good at that, especially when they do like the baby cross and then start purring. Speaking of Donna, there she is. Yeah, I hope that Dawn feels up to joining us. She was very tired, so I guess we'll let her have the night off. She deserves it. We'll give her a little vacation. Hope she gets some real rest. Rain is all around us, but not here yet. Typical. Now, if it rains in the mountains, you guys will be set too, though, right? Like, you should be fine. Hugs for Dawn. And yep, taking the evening off. So tight. Yeah, get some rest. Cuddle up with the kitty cats. And hugs for Dawn. We understand you need your rest. Absolutely. And Houston Davis here. Make sure to plug in your cats before the show. They got treaters before the show, so now it's going to be, groom and nap time. After we had chat, I wondered, Dawn. And Donna doing my job because I always forget. Don't forget to like and share, please. If you like what we're doing. If you don't like what we're doing, you know, why not? Share it off and be like, haha, look at this. Greetings to Dave. Greetings to us. Sisters of the cat. My sister does have cats. And Kitty's here. Hello, hello. Greetings, Kitty. Greetings, us. And we have a Sarah. Hello, Sarah. And Callie's demanding cuddles. Greetings to Kitty. Hello, Sarah. Not the green room, Carl. Not the green room. At least I'm not stuffing anything. And how is the Queen of the Dark? Ooh, Donna says, Sarah, you'll be having something in the mail soon. Don was bidding adieu to Tash and crew and is here now. The hooker Shifu. Does that make me the madam? Foxy, do you want the foot guy to come back? Didn't we ban him? At least didn't you ban him over on your channel? I was pretty sure you banned him. Spent all day at the dentist office so they could adjust Lynn's dentures. They wound up damaging. Oh no! Thank goodness she'll get a new pair next month. After that, they should be paying for a new pair. Like now. Oh my goodness. All our cats are powered by solar and shenanigans. Amen. Amen. Perfect cankle shot. Where's Pro? I sent Pro a picture of Hobo's cankle during Ricky's show because it was right when we were talking about it. And Hobo just very delicately did one of these and posed. So yeah, he got a message with a cankle shot. No explanation, just a cankle. Stuffing anything yet. Amen. Amen. No, no foot guy. Pickles. And I am Madam Hooker. I saw the clip on how to make taco pickles. He does have a sense of humor yet. There we go. I'm just going to run the comments down in the corner there since I'm going to be using my hands to do the hooking. And now since I finally finished the hat that took me 3 tries to complete, I am back to working on Crow's commissioned scarf. Yes, good sign that Ted still has a sense of humor. Yeah, more than you know. Cat crocheting. So fun story. Hobo likes playing with the yarn as I'm crocheting, as does Bread. But Hobo apparently likes the texture of like actual finished crocheted knots because he likes to lick them. So I have to sometimes make a fake out piece of just a piece of crochet for him to like lick and run away with. Something tells me that taco pickles would taste better than those Kool-Aid pickles that you see going around. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't need Baja Blast pickles going on. Oh, they pop up every now and then, Carl. Like, I'll just be walking around, and you know how the toys sometimes just make an appearance out of nowhere? Yeah. Yeah, not the green room thesis. And I have made them like actual toys, Dave. And then I'll put like actual catnip in them. Because, they're not spoiled. They're just getting what they deserve at an accelerated rate. We did get 2 episodes of Carl. I did get 2 episodes of Carl's show watched on. I haven't put Carl on double time yet. Found one of their toy balls. I found it before, and not again. Nowhere to be found. The boys found the wooden die that Dawn gave us for Joe to burn. That very quickly became their favorite toy. They found it again. So they've been rolling for initiative. Probably best at double speed. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I put people at double speed just so I can hear their funny voice. Hey, Pops. So I'm going to do a small PSA to people to check your lint trap, please, on your dryer, because the laundromat burned down. And I don't know if it was the lint traps that caused it, but it was a total loss. So please check your lint traps before drying, after drying. Just check them. Hi. Oh, okay. You're showing everyone your booty. Ah. Full drunken psychologist. Right. You need assistance. Are you confused? You're pulling a Gumbus there. Took April to the doctor today. Kiddo glared at me when I went inside. She still thinks that, aw. I did get to pet her, though. That's good. Okay. The psychology might go longer than the actual class did. It was 14 weeks. We'll see how. As long as you got stuff to talk about, Carl, I will be there listening, because psychology has always interested me. Being nagged to remember. Yes, Dan, you should eat. Don't make me find the babber. Watching old clips of Jonathan Prax from the packs of. I have seen. He sounds very drunk. Well, Carl isn't. Nice. But what kind of nut, Pops? There's so many of them. And I think I just green roomed myself. Maybe after the intro, I'll find my notes on the app and we're like, oh, yeah, that's the fun stuff. Yeah, I didn't get to enjoy my a walnut. Nice. I didn't get to enjoy my psychology class as much as I wanted to in college because there was a girl that would just argue with the professor every day. And it's like, ma'am, we are in a 100 level psychology class during the summer. Please, please just let us learn. Also, the professor, every time before a test, passed out Hershey's Kisses. And she's like, this has been proven to help you remember and this and that. And it helps boost serotonin, which helps you, be better test takers, blah, blah, blah. I think it was serotonin, but yeah, it was interesting. Didn't care. I was like, I'm getting chocolate before a test. This is good. Need to remember about the show on Sundays. Maybe they were things to help you too. Did I miss Ruby coming in? Hey, Midnight. Yeah, there's been a lady I've been watching that's been comparing narcissists and histrionic people, and it's been interesting. Hey, Ruby. Yeah, I didn't see you come in. Sorry about that. More like a game show than a class. Yeah, it's been fun watching. Right? Yeah, I can't believe you're already up to 100 shows. A couple months in. I'm glad you didn't give up because yours is one of the my favorite shows. Actually, today you were on one of my my top watch channels, which is crazy because I also watch channels that they pump out multiple shows every day during the week. So, and you were one of the top ones. So, there you go, Thesis. Try to teach the parts that I was not taught. Now I've done interviews. That's freaking awesome. Oh, are you gonna do a New Year episode for the upcoming one? When is that? That's coming up, right? Because I've been seeing stuff about it. Yes, you should put a link. Right. Having over community seafood cooking. I like the highlights of my channel. Those two shows. Those were such fun interviews. I still need to dig into the two those words. Words is hard. Books on how do manuals that you recommended that I got. I was looking at traffic markings all day and highlighting and trying to figure out how we were off by 100,000 feet on line removal all day. So yeah, took a death nap after work and my brain is still leaking out my ear. Chinese New Year is the 17th. It's a Tuesday. I wasn't sure what day it was. I just knew that I was seeing stuff about it, and the game that I was telling you about, they put out like the house deco pack for the Year of the Snake. It's really cool. They do like festivals for every season. So far they've done 3 because I haven't done a full year yet. So they put like a big emphasis on family and the ancestors. And it's really interesting because it's stuff like you talk about in your shows, and I'm seeing it in this game. Very curious on your opinions on this. So far, I'm really liking it. Also, I'm liking that the plates, like the drawings on how to do the movements, are just normal dudes. Like, they're not just some jacked dude, like, wearing a loincloth. It's just some dude in normal clothes doing the movement. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Should not have talked about dreams and sleepwalking. You do sleepwalking to Casey's. Okay, Casey's Pizza is awesome. Lunar New Year is next Tuesday, so have some oranges and make a teriyaki sauce. Yes! Oh, that sounds so good. And I love oranges. Now, remembering from previous shows, it's the color red and like round things, right, are considered auspicious. Right, Thesis? Once ended up. Oh my gosh! These annuals are by generals for their troops, so having regular people in them makes sense. That was what prompted the nightmare, and I only woke up because my foot was wet. Because you lost a shoe in the... Okay, Foxy, I have questions. Did you put your shoes on in your sleep? Or did you fall asleep with shoes on? Did you ever find your shoe? Red and round are good luck for me. I remembered! Problem with sleepwalking after you retired. Oh, getting ready to go to work. So my uncle used to sleepwalk, and they literally had to put a lock on his door because he would just end up down the road. That if you ever hear me like say I've got Uncle Randy stories, it's that uncle. So yeah, he got some crazy stories. You untied a knot. You tried tying yourself to the bed to stop sleepwalking. Put on your shoes. Walked across a cattle pasture. And had your feet in the water. Oh my gosh, Roxy! I'm glad you found your shoes. But oh my gosh. Never sleepwalked before, but I have done other things. Already. Another nightmare tonight, right? I don't sleepwalk, but I'll sleep talk. Also, like, I'll be semi-awake and just keep going with the dream sometimes. Like, I was dreaming that I was on a register, and I looked Joe dead in his eyes, and I went, paper or plastic? And he asked me, what? And I repeated the question. Like, I just kept going. Worst event, most of the time, I just visited the fridge. It was bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I'm glad you weren't hurt. That's scary. I can't imagine just waking up and not being where I went to sleep. Especially across a pasture. Because pastures aren't... It's not a small space. That's a significant walk. Especially while missing a shoe. Sleep talk all the time. Aww! Aww! Oh, that's sweet. Don't do this much anymore. That's good. In the dark, right? He does too. Have you seen Selena Boo on Facebook? She record, like, they have cameras up in the house and she sleepwalks and she does the most unhinged stuff while she sleepwalks. Sleep self is talented about it. You did better in your sleep than I usually do awake, so... You may run into a giraffe where you are now. Oh, only if she goes out on her balcony. Oh. right, we are half an hour in, so I should probably... You broke Trey! Oh! Oh, hi!
Oh, hi there.
I was just about to play an ad.
Ah! The music is a little loud.
Is it? I have it down to like 15.
Oh, wow. Okay, it might just be because I'm in the truck.
That might be.
But yeah,
It's
go ahead and play
nature
an
walk. So. This is not the green room. Media assets. All right. Pause it. Oh, it's at 12. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
See. Let's play this one.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
All right.
So I almost goofed during the live stream for the town meeting.
What did you do? Because I was watching that.
Well, I didn't realize that it had gone. So it had the New Chicago logo up in the corner there for a while.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize it had gone into your Crochet and Chat brand. For some reason, StreamYard had its signals crossed.
Did I have it listed as Hooker?
No.
Okay, that's good, because that would have been hilarious, but bad.
StreamYard had the wires crossed?
It still came up with Town of New Chicago.
All right, I'm gonna...
However, the issue was I almost didn't realize that there was an intro video. I hit go live right as I looked down and went, shit, there's an intro video, and luckily was able to delete it before the go live screen left.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Oh, okay. It would have just been a countdown, so that's okay.
And then
yeah, it wouldn't.
I at least had the foresight to look to make sure there wasn't an outro.
Yeah. It would have just been like a countdown or stream starting soon and then stream ending soon. So it would have just been that. So you would have been okay. Like it wouldn't have been branded or anything. So it would have been all right.
Yeah.
But
I'll give myself a damn heart attack.
Yeah, that would have been bad. How you been?
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say. We've all been thinking about you. But we're glad you're here.
That explains the black helicopters.
I'm driving through the one little dead zone I have on the way to Tap House, so I did not hear any of that.
He noticed the helicopters we sent.
Ah.
Yeah, she said that y'all have been thinking about me. I'm like, that explains the black helicopters. Like, I haven't done anything to piss off the Secret Service this time, I think.
You know how we get when we start wondering about people.
Right. I was say you had one more day to reply to my last text before I actually just showed up on your doorstep next time I was out patching.
I
We're like
live.
a fungus. We're like a fungus. You can't get rid of us.
I'm like a fungus. I'm irritating, but I'll grow on you.
Yeah, we're like
Exactly.
a fungus. Yeah, you can't get rid of us. How are we liking the screaming goats? They're great.
I've got some tough actin tenactin over here. I bet I can.
But
Been ages since I've seen that commercial.
Boom. Boom.
I'm going to let you all chat. I have not eaten yet, and I am running late to get here after putting everything away from the meeting. So,
Yep.
love
You go eat
you guys.
food.
I will see you all later.
Love you, honey. Bye. I'm going to put the comments back up since we both have projects that take both hands. You sent helicopters. I guess my Viking longboats got lost on the way. There was a lot of portaging. Like there's land. There's land. They got to carry it. Your brother took your spot. Hi. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Propel got pictures of your cankles. Oh. We have a National Guard post in town and an MP. Yeah, we have a National Guard post like a block away from us. Foxy says, hi, Hobo. Oh, are you moving for your brother? It's very nice of you. Very nice, Brad. Or are you just going to jump on his head? We're going to jump on his head. Okay.
That sounds like Barnabas and Gallagher.
Right? Just the rolling ball of tails.
I love that. If they start Teslamania and they're both on the ground, Barnabas loses like 19 times out of 20. But if they start anywhere with any kind of elevation whatsoever, Barnabas wins 100% of the time.
Oh, really? Is he heavier, or are they still about the same size?
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Oh, is he heavier, or are they still about the same size?
Barnabas is a little fatter. Barnabas is the one that thinks I'm stupid and can't tell them apart, and that I think that there's more than two rats in the cage. So like, when it comes time for treats, he'll go to the upper door, get his treat, and then he'll go and hide it, and then he'll come to the lower door looking at me like, please, sir, may I have another?
I am but a poor starving rat.
I'm like, you are not, David, no, not David Copperfield, Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more?
Got my wrong
I do like
novel.
I do like the Family Guy version of that. Now you put on the dress and dance.
So I was bored and I put on The Artful Dodger on Hulu.
Okay.
So it is taking a spin on years later with Oliver Twist. Dodger kind of broke out of prison and kind of got sucked into the British Navy and became a assistant to a ship's surgeon, and then became a doctor. So now he's in Australia as a doctor. And Fagin comes through being finally ousted to Australia after escaping the gallows. And now Fagin is trying to get Dodger back into that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And it's just hilarious. And of course, Dodger has to get involved with the governor's daughter. And the governor's daughter wants to become a surgeon. So, because, learning women at that point in time is not supposed to happen. So it's all sorts of hilarity on so many wrong levels. And every once in a while they'll bring up Oliver and how they hate Oliver, and then they just brought in what was his brother, Monk?
Okay.
And it's like, I'll just layering more and more on, and it's just like, really? And like they're keeping to the mythos pretty decently. They're taking some, no pun intended, twists. But it's good old fashioned fun. And the best part of it is Fagin is played by David Fulin.
Nice.
And for those who aren't as big of movie stalker nerds as I am, Professor Lupin from Harry Potter, or the Hospitaller from half the title just escaped me. Heaven something with
Heaven Can Wait.
I want to say it was Orlando Bloom, huh?
No, not Heaven Can Wait. My brain is mush. I stared at MOT documents all day.
But
yeah, 3 a.m.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just he's a great actor. And then the guy playing Dodger, if you remember the first Nanny McPhee, he played the eldest brother.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's an adult now.
Yes. For a while.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay with this.
Neither am I, because I'm like, why does he look familiar? IMDb.
Oh, he was a child.
Oh, son of a...
Oh. Yeah, it's weird seeing like the child actors as adults, and you're like, but you were a child.
So, Who's the Boss came on the other day, and I just had to turn the channel really quick because I just felt really icky, because I'm like, I had such the crush on Alyssa Milano when I was that age, but I was also, well,
that age.
I still am Alyssa Milano's age, so it's like,
yeah, so it's okay.
But it's just weird going. It's no.
Yeah. All right. Real quick.
I used to have what kind of thoughts while I was watching the show? No, this is not right now.
But you were that age when she was that age, so it's okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Thesis is almost curious what would happen if he disappeared for a week or so. How long would it take before a search party was called? It would take like one missed text. Dan is eaten. Nick is here. Foxy's joints are hurting worse. About to rain.
Sorry, I was looking ahead.
Oh. And Hobo is back in his spot. And Kitty's got a point. You disappeared last summer, but people knew you were doing it. If you just poofed, it wouldn't take long before people... Amen to that. Tony Shalhoub. Dale just got here and you were saying something about a shitster. Dale is here and Dunn didn't even have to swear to summon him. I mean, we can't see her. We don't know. Dale just realized it was Creatives Wednesday.
Had an interesting drive home.
Yeah.
I misheard Misty over the phone. She was talking about Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its!
The little cheesy fingers. I could not hear Cheez-Its. I kept hearing penis. I'm like, you're joking on penis? What? No! And then she said it again. I'm like, it still sounds like you're saying... So then she really enunciates cheese, but the last part of it still sounds like penis. So I'm like, cheesy penis?
Cheese with penis.
And she's like, no, I'm the only one here. So it got me going, liar, liar. But instead of pants on fire, I said, cheesy penis on fire. And then it just got me into singing, down, 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 cheesy penis of fire, which made me think of the term Saganaki dick.
Yeah.
Cheesy penis of fire.
Oh, is that like St. Elmo's fire? Just God.
Well, many of them were in Breakfast Club, and in Breakfast Club, principal or vice principal Richard Vernon, for some reason, has a war cry of Saganaki. Why is your war cry flaming goat cheese?
You know what? If you ever read Looking for Group, the necromancer's war cry was for pony.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's Richard.
It's dick on a stick. Oh, I need to catch back up with that comic.
It has finally come to a close.
That's both sad, but that means that I can read the whole thing.
Yes. And I don't know if they are still trying to work on an animation for it, but they were working on animation at one point in time. Actually, they're working on animation at several points in time, but towards the end there, they were working on animation.
They're animating Lore Olympus, which I am excited about. So hopefully they do that justice. I didn't have to scroll too far back. Carl has the same problem with Valerie Bertinelli. And Macaulay Culkin's your age.
Hence the Valerie Bertinelli.
She's cute at any age, though. Like, she's still adorable. I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
I was just shocked that her son is old enough to have a record label of his own. And plays every instrument in his freaking group.
That's pretty hardcore. Mad respect.
Go figure for Eddie's son and crap, I can never remember the other brother's nephew. Can remember the guitarist, can never remember the drummer.
Yeah. Ooh, white cheddar cheeses.
those happen to be Misty's favorite. White cheddar Cheez-Its.
Um,
I'm a simple kind of man. I like just regular, normal Cheez-Its.
I can't remember the last time I had any Cheez-Its.
I had Cheez-Its just last week, and I just bought a box, but I have no idea whether these other two have already sucked them down because Cheez-Its don't last long in my home.
Fair enough.
I have to buy like 2 or 3 party boxes and hope I get like a bowl full.
Thesis, not the green room. And to think a lot of us that watched The Breakfast Club as kids are now older than Vernon. You know what? I'm getting to be the Golden Girls age. Chestnuts are great. Cheese nuts are great, just like chocolate cake. Remember that's where from. I mean, did we just discover popcorn and chestnuts are tasty exploded? Have we tried other things? You know what? I am down for just exploding things and seeing if they're tasty.
Not the green
room, Rich.
Not the green room.
Watching Anna Fit and getting some. Christina Ricci was hot. Nick, she's like 12. So am I. Brought home ice cream. Guess who now wants ice cream? We get ice cream every time we go shopping on Sunday. Because we know later in the week we will want ice cream. Always notice when you aren't in chat, Thesis. Alex. Wait, why are we just saying Alex? Is that the name of somebody, of the drummer? Alex? I don't know.
Yes, Alex Van Halen. Okay. I knew it was an A word. Okay. Definitely an A word. Okay, and not asshole, Alex. But a lot of people call him an asshole anyway.
Oh, I was like, there's just the name Alex in the chat. I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh, another possible green room story. Battle for this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need the story there, Thesis. My battle cry is just wordless, confused screaming.
Format reinstall.
It works. I mean, yeah.
But
also, just quiet.
Look what I've done for, almost 30 years.
Also, what the fuck is wrong with you? That one works. Yes, Monday, I was in the office, and I'm looking at this MOT paperwork, and my boss and his wife come in, and they're in the same office as me. Technically, I'm in my boss's office. And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the actual fuck is this? And I just hear laughter, and my boss goes, see, it's a mini you. And I'm like, what? Apparently, my boss's wife also does this as she's going over paperwork. So I didn't feel too bad. Dawn had Cheez-Its last weekend while working on that. That puzzle ended up super cute. And Thesis, it's up to you to keep track of the green room stories now. Uncle Carl can't. You guys are going to make... So you want Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its and Cheetos leave much evidence on our fingers. That's why you eat it with the chopsticks. Also, I found the greatest of the black licorice. The Wily Wallabies. They're so good. They're so good. Pepper Triscuits. And Donna's keeping notes. Not put quail eggs in the microwave or any eggs, really. Yeah, don't do that. Quail eggs are delicious, though. Anarchy is about to happen if Dawn runs out of ice cream. Also, Winona Ryder. Alex Van Halen, Winona Ryder, yes. because they go, boom, thesis? This sounds like experience. Why wouldn't you? You have to be careful with eggs when you're microwaving them. Trey's a casualty of the culture wars. Trey's brain is made of goop. It is like 3 pounds of Jello and gelatin and electricity that is done at this point. Now all the guys will want Winona Ryder and gals want Cheez-Its. Why can't we have Winona too? Whole uncracked eggs. Ooh, you can poach eggs in the microwave. I've done that many a time. What's that?
Technically, you could still microwave a uncracked egg.
Just put a hole in it with a pin.
Because a puncture is not a crack.
Exactly. Perfect microwave bowls that made perfect size eggs for an egg sandwich. I know Ryder is married to Kim. They got married? Why not both, Carl? And make Carl, Blade, and everyone else hide. And Jill will have to wait for the high. No, not whole uncracked eggs. Hi, Doc. Watching a game. Someone putting an ostrich egg in the microwave? An ostrich egg fit in the microwave?
Yeah.
Interesting. Don and Emmy flipped off the puzzle when the last piece went in. Nice. Wait, mini Trey? Like a cuddle plushie? No, I was a mini her, even though she's like a foot shorter than me. No, Lara is awesome. She's in the Stitch and Bitch group, but she so the portalets on the work sites always bring your own toilet paper because that's the first thing that always runs out. Well, they kept running out of toilet paper, and they wouldn't give Lara a women's only portalet, so she brought a padlock. And decided it was a women's only portalet. She's my hero. I love her. Highly recommend watching that. Trying to do.
Not the hero you need, but the hero you deserve. Or not the hero you deserve, but the hero you need.
Yes. Oh man, if you ever have a problem with a contractor, you definitely want her at bat for you. She used to work in our final records department. So whenever somebody decides that they, like whenever a contractor decides they want to be petty, she always can be pettier. It's beautiful.
Definitely sounds like my kind of hero. Oh, you want to play that game? Let's see. Where can I go from here?
Also, but I cannot look at her during meetings when somebody's being stupid because I will start laughing. Like, our faces, it's like me and Amanda. Our faces have subtitles.
You guys are fluent in eye roll.
Oh, it's not even eye roll. It's what the fuck is this guy saying? And let's let him hang himself and light the fire under him. Okay, yeah, let's it's gonna burn. Yes, and Kitty's right. Foxy and Don are hookers now. And yes, it is the good licorice. Speaking of Amanda, hi Amanda! Yes, Lara is one of us with subtitle face. And Foxy's Fox is adorable. Thesis did not put eggs in the microwave. It was a video from somewhere. Adopted nephew has his first girlfriend. She's a redhead and was holding a pizza in the picture. She showed. Uncle Carl approved. She's a keeper. don't like black licorice, more for me. So Dad and I like black licorice. Nobody else does. I don't think even Sister does. So we would take over like the black jelly beans. And then we found out they make bags of black jelly beans. And we had a happy. But the best black licorice is the Panda brand. Redhead holding a pizza. What more could a guy want? Rich, the problem with crushes is when you get to my age, most have died or are making diaper advertising on TV. Oh, I don't care for licorice, period. Feel that Dale, Raquel Welch, Don Wells, etc. Could think Cassandra Peterson is eternal. Like flavored wax, I can't get over the texture of it. The good stuff isn't quite like that. Like it has a different texture. But respect. Texture things are texture things. How well it's
But to reply to Dale real quick, but what if, diapers your kink?
I mean,
we don't
fair
do shame around here. We do kink question.
Yeah. Tropical punch Twizzlers. I like the pull and peel Twizzlers. Those are good.
Twizzlers.
Yeah, I know. Like, just it's sad of the lack of mass-produced raised by greatly in person. She also had her daughter Caitlin's also hilarious. She did a fit check for her IndieCD's stuff. She's like, jeans, Target, vest, IndieCD. Back, what are you burning? No burning today. There's no burning. But Rich is chaining. What are you chainmailing? Are you doing the scarf?
No, it's today I have taken a break from the scarf for a little bit. And I am working on
the ties.
one of these.
Nice.
So I'm doing a tie in the proper lay for European 4-in-1. I'm doing it in 18 gauge, 1/4. My best friend gave me this one, which I kind of like the design on this, so I'm going to steal a couple things from this design. But this is 16 gauge 5/16. And I had to laugh that I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is 16 5/16, isn't it? So I get out the calipers and yeah, I was dead on the nose.
Nice.
You know you've been chainmailing too long if you can just look at something and go, oh, hey, I know what that is. But it's the same weave as the scarf. It's just
Okay.
3 1/4 inches wide. It's going to be 17 inches long for the bulk of it. Then it tapers down to the point, tapers up a little bit to make the knot, comes back out for the knot, rounds, and then the strap.
Okay.
Which I've got 2 other ones probably out there. I think. Yeah, I don't see them hanging anywhere in here. Although they could be down there. But anyways, that I've made one in 16 gauge 1/4 That's in green, and then I have one in 18 gauge, 1/4 in bright. So it's nice, bright, and shiny.
I remember you wore one, and I thought it was silk until I heard it.
Yeah, that was the 18 gauge, 1/4. So bright is this color.
Yeah. Yep, that was it.
So, I actually have the rings to make another one in bright, but again, I'm going to do it to this new pattern. I'm doing this one in storm gray. I've got black.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got green, because I'm not going to do something and not do it in my favorite color.
Right.
And then they call this silver, but it's more of a, I would say, kind of a frosted.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Because whenever I think of silver, I really think of the bright. But I mean, It is silver. It's just not
matte,
shiny silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably going to get more in blue and make a blue one, because God knows Misty would probably want to see me in a blue tie, because, that's Misty's favorite. But this is also a test to see if changing the lay. So with European 4-in-1, you have what's the correct lay. Then there's the incorrect lay, so that it hangs differently. So it hangs open more in the incorrect way. So the original two that I made, and this one over here, is in basically what it's called incorrect, because the grain is going up and down instead of left to right.
Gotcha.
So I want to see how it's going to look if I make it with the correct lay, because with the correct lay, you see how it closes up. Very easy.
Yeah.
But I also kind of like that, because it gives it, again, more of that cloth look.
Yeah. So basically the stretch of a fabric, which way it's gonna go. Sir, what are you doing? With you? Oh, being cute. Okay.
And for those who are wondering what the scarf looks like to date so far,
so pretty.
So it's almost a barbershop hot towel. Although this would really suck as a hot towel, because
burning is love.
There'd be blisters.
Ow. Ooh, Dr. Pepper Twizzlers. Haven't had those in a hot minute.
Kind of wish duels were still a thing. Line a glove with chainmail and then challenge somebody to a duel.
They are in some places. Like, you can still dispute a ticket with a duel. Granted, it's at the judge's discretion. So the last one I saw, it was like an 80-year-old man. The judge was like, "No, we're not doing this." Amanda's here.
I challenge you to a duel. Hot wings at dawn.
Oh, yeah. At dawn, though? Ooh. That's a lot. Foxy's looking forward to Saturday. Did they ever make you a Maxwell plushies? I've seen sewn ones. Panda brand black licorice's love. I've only been able to find them at Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, and $1.25 Tree. Sarah's still here. Oh, Mike Jimmy's here. Hey, how's it going? How's the littles and the wife? Greetings and greetings and greetings. Tired at 3 a.m. with a fussy baby. Doing all right, really. Hope y'all are too. Mwah.
Well, as always, brother, I love to the family.
Midnight still remembers when J-Lo was a fly girl, so... Yep. Yeah, Dawn's making her own tie-downs now. Oh, your tie can double as a chastity belt, Rich. Oh, Amanda wants to know what I'm making. I am working on Crow's commission of scarves and hats. Because I don't know why, but my commissions, like working on my commissions has been so slow this year. I don't know why it's taking me so long. My piece is one of those chainmail kits. Since he got Foxy into hooking, he needs a new hobby too. Foxy Trey and some chick on the interwebs.
Chainmail Joe makes a really good chainmail kit where you get a crap ton of rings, a fairly good book, and then he has, or at least he had at one point in time, a set that you can get with pliers and a set that you can get without pliers if you already have your own pliers. Now, these were, I think, $9 to $10, maybe 12, when I got them from Amazon. And then, you know, some of these were upwards of 30, depending on how persnickety the shaping of the nose is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as long as you have smooth jaw, and if you don't have smooth jaw, if you get any kind of rubberizing agent, what I work with, which I can't find at the moment, is Tool Magic. I wonder if they've started making it back up again. I hope so. But it's what I dip to put the nice little rubber sheen on, or not sheen, but the nice little rubber cover on the end of my pliers so that I don't, you know, mar everything if I slip.
Gotcha. I didn't know they made that.
Yep. But I mean, it's similar to the stuff that my dad used to dip the handle of his crescent wrenches in back in the day, which is basically something similar to what this is right here.
Yeah.
But again, it's just a rubberizing agent that's just a coating. Warning, if you are using actual Tool Magic brand, you do want to make sure that you have ventilation. Because if you are, you know, doing that to, you know, 15 sets of pliers, That's in the air for a little bit, and you can get just a little bit lightheaded.
That wouldn't be from experience, would it? Would it now?
Actually, I do have many pairs of pliers, but I do keep fans running around me all the time. But I'm like, if I did not have the fan on, this would not be good. Or actually, it might be really good, but there would be a hangover involved.
Oh, the headache. Yeah, the headache afterward, not worth it. Because that's an oxygen deprivation headache. Oh, Dale, that's so sweet. Just a little connection here. The heart sits at the base of my keyboard, Rich, and it is my connection to you, Dawn, and all my friends here every single day. Aw.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Creep time! Hey, Yvette. I've been looking everywhere for the kitty cam. Rich, on a windy day, can you change the whistling tunes with your cape or scarf? Oh, we got...
Possibly.
Oh, it looks like we got the Sisters of the Hook people. Because we have several people that'll leave a mark. Hi, all from Sisters of the Hook. Hello, everybody from Sisters of the Hook. 8:12. Okay, folks. I'm only 6 minutes behind on that, and they're over on Twitch. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Duel at Dawn. What did Dawn do? Oh, hi. How doing? We are doing good.
Dawn knows what she did.
She knows what she did. She was freaking awesome, and she knows it. Hot Wings at Dawn will need that GoFundMe to get her a new washing machine. Yvette loves that color. Love that red though. I'm guessing this red maybe? Since I don't think Rich had red. This is claret.
In the scarf claret? There's red, but not...
Oh, you had red. Kits are always sold out lately. Yeah, kits of anything are hard to find anymore. Yes, thesis, you would need your own pliers. Nice plier collection. Foxy's saying, I'll just use your jewelry pliers. Tool magic equals super stinky, but it works. And Kitty's asking, how much would one of those kits run, Rich? Because he gets grumpy if we spend on them. Nuh-uh, that's like using fabric scissors for paper. Sacrilege!
And I think Crow still has a couple pairs of mine. Oh.
Just pile of pliers. That's like my pile of hoops. Oh my gosh.
And the thing is, I actually write on the side which they are, so I know what I'm looking for.
Smart.
Although the ones I use often, I have to reapply every so often. Because, of course, you know, Sharpie gets worn off by the hand very quickly.
Use clear nail polish and go over it. Just, like, put a coat over it. That'll help it stay longer.
I would, except for the fact that clear nail polish, actually the smell of any nail polish makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Although I guess I could hand them off to Misty and have her do it out when I'm in the office and she's not, and let them dry. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Wonder if shrink tubing would work.
And just because somewhere in there I saw just the tip, no, the whole
Right.
Dick Grayson.
The whole Dick Grayson. Mr. Boombody. If you haven't seen Mr. Boombody, Rich, I was gonna say you would love him.
Yes. Boom knows me as Rasp.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, I think I currently have the highest amount of orbs from gambling on his channel.
Nice. Excellent. Perfect.
It's in scientific notation.
What? Oh my god! I didn't know it would do that.
Yeah, he's got a slot machine game, and I'm like, all right. And at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Go big or go home. Holy crap! I won 3 times the amount. Okay, rock on. It just kept piling up. So yeah.
I did not do it with scientifically no tape though.
Like over 9 sextillion 999 quintillion 999 quadrillion 999 trillion all the way down. I'm like, holy crap. So I make like just shy of 10 sextillion every bet now, and I for some reason can't lose. And I'm like, why can't I have 1/1 billionth of this luck in the frickin' real lottery?
In the actual casino. Since we got raided by Tash, let me see if we have. Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Dubby. There we go. All right. Ad time. There we go. Oh, have to be up early since it's 2:20 in the UK. Love and leave you for tonight. Thank you so much for coming and showing up. We appreciate you, Jenny. We totally understand if you raid and run. We know how it goes.
Yeah.
Gonna be fair, I've only worked in gold once. I would be so nervous to work in gold, like any precious metals. Do I have to be nice now that the hook girls are in here?
One of these days, I might try something in a precious metal. I don't know.
I don't know how Designed by Joe does it. I would be so nervous all the time.
Years and years of practice.
Right. Holy Zerons, Batman. Good lord. That's 1 or 2 players, eh? Pile of players.
Just a couple.
Hey, Dale, ever use Mom's fabric scissors for non-fabric cutting? Cash and Company, the Hook girls are pretty damn awesome. Yes, they are. One of us. One of us.
Yeah, when I find a hobby I like, I don't dive, whole hog into it ever.
Right.
Well, for that lie. But at least it's one that I've dropped a fair bit of coin on that I actually keep doing, and like what I'm doing and make stuff that I think looks pretty.
That's what matters. Ask me about the time I used Peg's garden shears to splice my wires for my spin table. Midnight. No. No. Get your own.
Garden shears are a very versatile tool.
Oh my god. Yeah, but don't splice wires with them. I escaped with my life, barely. Tasha the logos of the hooks say 6 and 7. Nice. Every man needs man scissors in the toolkit. I do not understand that trend at all. So I actually looked it up because I'm old. The whole like teen saying 6-7 thing. So it's one part of it is it's a filler, like millennials saying like or it's just 6-7, or it's saying something's mid tier. Just it's 6-7. So it's so it's whatever. And apparently they just find it hilarious, which I can't say much because we had salad fingers and Charlie and Candy Mountain, so I guess I can't judge too much.
So down at HoloCon, I don't know if you guys had license plate art in your rooms, but we had license plate art in both Pros and
we did.
Mine and Misty's room.
We did.
And it was irritating crow how many times 6-7 was showing up in all the license plates, because even though they are Gen Z, it annoys the hell out of them.
Oh yeah.
They hate the 6-7 thing. So of course, I have to, do it ad nauseum.
So we work with the teens at the local school a lot, and last Halloween, just before HoloCon, we were putting on the haunted walkthrough and everything, and we were like, okay, what do you guys want to do for the different scenes? And they're like, oh, we should do like a creepypasta meme forest kind of thing. And we're like, okay, what do you want to put in it? And we just had like 10 of them go 6-7. And it was myself, Joe, and an older couple, and we're just like, what? What? We're old. We don't understand. We don't get it. And once they you explain a joke, it's no longer funny. So we've very quickly moved on. Yeah. Oh. Pair of scissors that have leather only written on them in Sharpie. Yeah. It was explained to me this morning. Lindsay does not get to use those. You know the secret, Mr. Bimbody? This mysteries are mine. I'm rather possessive. You're all. Oh no. I don't know where the more you know thing is. Imagine it. Imagine it in your minds. Da, da, da. It was from us.
Oh, hell, I didn't see Mr. Brimbody in the
Yeah, Mr. Bimbody is in here.
chat.
Well,
So, Mr. Brimbody, I'm Rasplin Jr. Or as you say, Ras.
ta-da!
Now you get to see my face.
Dana wipe this. It was from a song. Oh, that tracks, said no crafter ever. No, we're all Sheldon going, why? 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 Oh, that's why. Time for the squeegee of knowledge. Just imagine it. Just imagine it. I don't know where it's at right now. I'm sorry. All I have is Groot. I have little baby Groot. And an eraser. That's what I got. Don, I wanted to make sure the fabric shares are placed back in the same place as the crime scene marks when I pick them up. No problem. Yeah. Just clean up the crime scene. Chaos Goblin has left the room, but he's still screaming. Nope, he's back. He's back. One has flirted with the wet floor and Viv. Everyone needs to realize that some tools have been to be bought. My sewing scissors. I buy these like 4 at a time because while they're amazing, they don't sharpen. So they go dull and then they're done. Like 10mm sockets. Yeah. It is a lovely rusted spoon. Yes. Spoon. You taste like sunshine dust. This voids them from mine. Proper is 42. Anytime soon, 42. 42 is the answer to everything. Screwdrivers to pry open carrots. You guys are just oh. Side 8 and print long case.
Oh,
Richard.
Here it
Hey,
is.
Did you trim your beard?
Not recently. I mean, I've trimmed the sides, but it's. I have trimmed it since HoloCon, but I don't think I've trimmed it since I've trimmed it then.
Let's see. Clean up the crime scene. Speaking of, Trey, did you get the blood dripping off the ceiling? Look, they had 3 more bodies up in the attic. It wasn't fair. I was promised 1. And I kept knocking over the bucket. So there's a game called Crime Scene Cleaner. And I was cleaning up the crime scene. And as I'm cleaning it up and I'm taking out the trash and I think I'm almost done, there's blood dripping from the ceiling. And I look up and I pull it down and a body falls on my head in the game. And I am most upset. And I go upstairs and there's 2 more. So what was a 1-body cleanup was much more than that.
That became a show on Netflix, The 3-Body Problem.
Right? And then, because I didn't have the controls down yet, there was no like, hey, we'll give you a nice, easy, like, mini thing to ease you into the game. No. Here's 4 bodies and an entire apartment with an attic to like clean as the first thing. Kept knocking over the bucket, which left more to clean up. It's just rude. But yes, I did get it done. And I haven't played the game again yet. Don't worry about your and Foxy's commissions. We've got plenty of time. I will get it because I've got this, another scarf, and 2 hats. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Thought only car trunks were measured in bodies. You can fit so many more than people think if you're just creative about how you put them in there. People think you have to keep them all in one piece, and you don't because they're dead.
I was going to say, it
Dead
depends
bodies
if it's live bodies or dead bodies.
Right? Dead bodies, you don't have to worry about it anymore. They're dead.
And if it's live bodies, it depends on how well they like each other.
Right? And, you know, how
If there's
alive they need to
interlockable
be at
parts.
the end of it. Let's see. Dead body jump scare. Yeah, because I pulled it down and I was like, oh, there's going to be a dead body up here because, you know, there's blood. And it just fell on me. Like, come on. Trade proof that throwing a body in a trunk isn't as easy as it seems. Okay, so it was a pickup truck. And I went to throw the body into the back, and because of the ragdoll physics, it just fell back on me. So poor Dawn is listening to me just yelling at this game as I'm trying to clean up bodies. So it probably sounded like I was actually cleaning up bodies.
I want to say one of the Police Quest games had something similar where you're on a crime scene and suddenly a body drops from the ceiling on you.
It's rude. It's just rude. Wish I could. The 3-body problem would be such a great title. Rude bodies. Haven't they ever heard of personal space? At least not bleeding on my forehead. Come on. A crime scene cleanup game. Yes, it was a crime scene cleanup game. Like you're like the premise is your wife and daughter were in an accident. Your wife died. Your daughter's in the hospital, so you need more money. And you're a janitor, so of course you're good at cleaning. And then, you know, somebody is willing to pay you extra money for cleaning up. So, you know, that's how it all starts. Yeah, I was getting frustrated with it, and like I had to adjust the camera because it just kept flying everywhere, so it looked like I was panicked and just like looking at everything. Measure height in Danny DeVito's. I've seen that channel. How tall is he? He's one Danny DeVito tall. That's how tall Danny DeVito is. With the bodies hit the floor. It did hit the floor multiple times. And then they wouldn't let me throw it out the window. I had to carry it down the stairs, which was super inconspicuous. You know, just a dead body over my shoulder. Who else planning to vend at IndieCD's? I should be there. Ask Rebecca. Does anything like that? Oh, we should ask her. Like, hey, have you ever opened up something and a body fell on you? I wonder because I want to know how many DeVitos I am. Okay, you know what? Now I want to know because questions. How tall is Danny DeVito? He is 5 foot even, so that's actually a really good unit of measure. So is Rhea Perlman. Okay, good to know. 5 foot even.
Really? Then again, he's always with super tall actors, so he looks a hell of a lot shorter.
It's also how he dresses. Heard about
and probably the angles that they shoot him at too.
Yeah. I mean, when everything, like, all the cameras are taller than you.
Just like with Hiddleston and Hemsworth, they had shot them in a weird way so that Loki did not appear taller than Thor.
Yeah. Let's see. Frog detective? That sounds cute. Also, keep this. It's a frog on a mushroom. Adorable. To be fair, she heard me cussing out Star Wars at times. It was funny. Both of us just cussing out our games. Let's see. Thank God all the other shit going on. We would have heard of Trey getting attacked by a dead body on the media. You would have heard about it. Just dead body falls on Hooker. 1 Danny and 2 inches tall. Tried to censor myself during my game streams. Yeah, not on camera. Yeah. Thank you, Tosh. Were they mailmen? Because if they don't get out of the car, you don't know how tall they are. Ask them. Okay, so I get that reference. You don't know how tall the mailmen are if they don't get out of the car. So also concrete truck drivers. So many of them, I had no idea how tall they were until they get out of their truck. And then I'm like, how are you like 7 feet tall? First of all. Second of all, how do you fit in that truck? Do you just throw yourself in there? Because to get into a concrete truck, you have to get down into it. Like my brother complained about them all the time when he worked at a repair shop for semis. And he was about 6.5 feet tall. So just you just throw yourself in them. And so many of these guys, I thought they were only like 5 feet tall. One DeVito. No, they're so tall. They're so tall. I don't know how they fit. Danny DeVito is the benchmark for whether or not something is a crime. Picture 50 Shades with him as Christian Grey. It would have been an episode of Criminal Minds. Also, if you haven't heard Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades, listen to it on YouTube. It's hilarious and terrible. And
that would give me nightmares.
I listened to it for about 5 minutes before I was cry laughing. Like, it is the least sexy thing I have ever listened to. And I have listened to How to Build a Bridge. Oh. Do hookers find dead vacationers in hotels? Hold still. Thesis, you need to make a hold still shirt. You really do. Mail truck is bigger on the inside. So many thumbs. I will not take credit for that. I heard it somewhere. You fool! You fool! That was hilarious on Hollywood Squares. Have you seen Gilbert Gottfried on Hollywood Squares, Rich?
Oh God.
No, like it was hysterical. People kept picking him. He'd give an answer. And they would choose wrong, whether to go with it or not. And just, you fool!
I want to say there was even one time that he tried to say something totally stupidly outrageous that nobody should believe and got it right. And he's like, what?
Just, huh?
Which is one of the few times that people are like, nah, I'm not gonna go with that.
Just what? I would almost enjoy 50 Shades with Jack Black. It would be adorable with Jack Black. And, you would almost be able to ignore all the red flags and all the thumbs. Probably improve the whole thing. I mean, it can't get any worse. I tried to read it and I made it not even 1 page.
If we're talking Jumanji Jack Black, yeah. If we're talking like School of Rock Jack Black, I'd want to throat punch him.
Yeah, I hated him, and I hated School of Rock. Just because, Like, I liked how enthusiastic he was with like their interests, but he was so manipulative. I couldn't like it. But Trey, when will the show The Dead Body and Trey Investigations, the first show, is why so many bodies from the ceiling, starring Gilbert Gottfried in the lead role and Trey's part. Yeah, so that game would not be for children because there was so much blood. It was everywhere. But it would be a funny stream. It would be very frustrating to people though when I knocked over the bucket for, the 15th time and you just hear me going, ah! 50 Shades is just bad. Every wrong thing in one place. I just can't. Yeah. Like I said, I made it one page. I made it 10 pages into Twilight before I gave up. And then one of my friends read 50 Shades for like book club or something like that, but they read it as like satire, and that's how they got through it. And they underlined every cliched phrase they could find in red, and it was just they ran out of the pen ran out. The pen was dry. It was a lot of red. It was bleeding. Autumn Ivy played Trey in the Gilbert Godfrey horror investigation show. Nice. In fact, it did start as Twilight fan fiction, which is even worse. Like, they took crap and made it worse. One of my friends lent me Twilight. I read 10 pages, handed it back, and went, if I wanted to read an angsty teenage girl's diary, I would read my own. That's how bad I found it. Like, she was complaining that her dad didn't want her to call him by his first name. And I was like, girl, get over yourself. And then I was done. Neither subject matter was well written. Yeah, when you're already measuring something with a shit stick.
What was the one on the CW, Vampire Diaries or something like that?
Oh, I was so mad at that.
It was another, 1,800-year-old vampire, trying to bone a high school chick.
So I read the original Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. And then they completely made a new Vampire Diaries series, and she rewrote it, supposedly. I don't know. So I read the original series, went to watch the show, and was like, well, this isn't how I remember it. Went to buy the books, and then they just had new books. I just
don't understand, people who are hundreds of years old who are into pedophilia. Well, then again, I mean, I guess if you're hundreds of years old, technically even a 60-year-old pedophilia.
Still, at least go for somebody whose frontal lobe is developed. Somebody with a credit score, at least. Come on. How are you going to buy that castle if they don't have a credit score? Gosh, we're not judging. Yeah, I read romance books that are absolutely terrible. I know they're absolutely terrible. Still read them. So, not judging. Just was not something I enjoyed. Someone encouraged that writer. We need to find out who that was. Movies, not. No, the movies were even worse. Vampire Diaries should have ended with baby rolling into town. So many movies should end with baby rolling into town. Twilight should have ended with Wesley Snipes' blade showing up and just, yeah.
And of course, the whole, vampire versus werewolf thing. Of course, that's ridiculous. It's always got to be werewolf.
So much. Sorry, you're trying to. Like, can you
Hey, my entire house is Team
Crayola
Werewolf, so.
Can you imagine the new Crayola boxes with all that gray shade? Poor children. Oh.
I mean, to my dad, they all were.
Colorblind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, I would pay good money for you to do a dramatic reading of Taken by the T-Rex. Or oh my god, I would love to do those. That would be so much fun. Just dramatic readings of those dog soldiers, werewolves to me. Edward. To meet Edward. It's nice. Just, oh.
Apparently, they made a sequel to Dog Soldiers.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember a whole heck of a lot about it. I don't think any of the original actors were attached to it. Which, I mean, like, the only survivor is Kevin McKidd, so, I mean.
Yeah. Really? There's nothing in that box. It's going to collapse. Well, all right then. Dinosaur vodka. We need this. Oh, were the effects still practical though? I just got the request link for Ricky. Is Fred wanting to go to bed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm betting he does. Huh. Oh, he just went in ovens. Just went in ovens. I need to hydrate.
Aha. You will not escape.
Yes, Midnight. Dinosaur erotica is a thing. It was actually like MIT students that were writing it originally. And yeah, those are real titles. Yep. Yeah. Pretty much, if it exists, people will.
Rule 34.
Yeah, people will bonk it.
People will bonk it or anthropomorphize it so that they can bonk it.
Mm-hmm. Or be bonked by it. A door is pretty tame, yeah. We need to get some excerpts for me to read in the green room some night, unrecorded. Yeah. I'm in. Bunker or bunkie? Only time will tell. It may not be what you thought you would learn this evening, but you're gonna learn something. Gonna learn today. Oh. I'm buying these right now. You're welcome, Midnight. You're welcome. Oh, sometimes you learn stuff you didn't want to learn. Or balls. Sorry, I'm not a reader, but only go with my life experiences, and those experiences force on me learn further reading. Oh, man.
As always, we don't kink shame around here. We may kink question, though.
Yeah. You might get a, really? Really? Really?
That's not a thing. Please don't let that be a thing. Damn it, it's a
Oh,
thing.
it's a thing. Now
It's a thing.
Knowledge that, right? Now I have to live with the knowledge that that's a thing.
I've been scarred by it. Now shall you be too.
Yeah. Sometimes the question is, why is that a thing? Pretty sure anything. Yeah, go deep enough on the internet. Pretty sure anything is a thing. Rule 34. Yep. How thick did Crow, like, does Crow usually go for, like, the skinny scarves or the full V scarves?
Not sure. Let's see if they are still conscious, and I will message them.
I would appreciate that.
Because God knows they won't poke their head in when the cameras aren't.
Fair enough. Why does that look like I missed a stitch?
And you were talking like how wide the scarf, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because lengthwise, it's long enough to do what they wanted to do with it.
Oh, they're crows.
Why does it look like I dropped a stitch? Hi, bye-bye. Oh.
They might not be paying attention to their phone. Give me a second. I'll go ask. I'll go see if they're up, and then I'll ask.
It's no worries. It's nothing urgent.
Well, no, if I don't, I'll forget. because I've met me.
It is, let's put it this way, when it's on my shoulders, it reaches the floor on both sides. So long and long. You know, I could swear you must listen to a lot of porn.
The child is awake.
The child.
They were just watching porn. No, they weren't watching porn. They're old enough to.
We don't judge.
They were watching. I think they were watching Wendigoon actually on YouTube.
Nice.
Either Wendigoon or someone who looks remarkably like him from what little I was looking at Crow's screen. Crow was saying wider.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. And did we already pay you guys for those, or do we owe you?
No, because let me check paperwork. This is why I keep paperwork. No, because we hadn't decided on a price yet.
All right.
Because I wasn't sure on price.
Okay.
So. We have been going for over 2 hours. And I am getting looks from both kitty cats. So I don't know if you want to keep going, but I think I need to go soon.
I need to consume something. Last time I ate was around 11:30 this morning.
That has been that's been a good 9.5 hours for you. You definitely need to eat.
Work provided Maggiano's. So it was a reminder of the first meal I ever shared with my wife before we even thought about dating.
Aww. Aww. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all for joining us. We will see you all later. Have a good night. And because I can't remember everybody's schedule, we're going to do this. Check out these great people. See their shows. Like, share, subscribe. Check them out. Do the thing and the stuffs. And we'll see you all at some point in the future. Bye, y'all.
Good night, folks.